In the midst of swirling family controversies and legal battles that have gripped the nation, one member of the prominent McBee family found a beacon of happiness to cling to. Cole McBee, a rising star from the hit Bravo reality series The McBee Dynasty, Real American Cowboys, announced his engagement to longtime girlfriend Kacie Adkison in a moment that captured hearts and offered a stark contrast to the shadows cast by his family's recent misfortunes. The proposal, which unfolded on a crisp Friday afternoon, was nothing short of cinematic, complete with a stunning 3.16-carat diamond ring that sparkled like a promise of brighter days ahead. Cole, known for his rugged charm and unyielding work ethic on the show, managed to pull off the surprise of a lifetime, keeping even the ever-vigilant Kacie completely in the dark until the very moment he dropped to one knee. The couple, who have been navigating the highs and lows of young parenthood while building their life together, shared the intimate details of the event with a touch of gleeful pride. "Kacie is the biggest spy, she knows everything going on, and we were able to keep it a secret," Cole revealed in an exclusive interview, his voice laced with the satisfaction of a well-executed plan. The element of surprise was paramount for him, a rare victory in a life often lived under the scrutinizing lens of reality television cameras. But what elevated the occasion from memorable to truly magical was the inclusion of their 10-month-old daughter, Blair, whose wide-eyed innocence added an irreplaceable layer of tenderness. "We 100% included our daughter. We want to include her in everything we do. She's our whole world and our whole life," Cole emphasized, painting a picture of a family unit bound by love and resilience. Blair's presence during the proposal wasn't just symbolic, it was a deliberate choice to weave their little girl into the fabric of their milestones, ensuring she grows up surrounded by the warmth of her parents' unwavering commitment. This joyous union comes at a poignant time for the McBee clan, whose sprawling Missouri ranch has been the backdrop for both triumphs and trials documented across 2 seasons of their Bravo show. Just weeks prior, the family's patriarch, Steve McBee Sr., faced the harsh realities of the justice system, receiving a sentence of 24 months in federal prison for his involvement in a crop insurance fraud scheme. At 52 years old, Steve Sr., a father of 4 and the charismatic linchpin of the series, stood before U.S. District Court Judge Stephen R. Boog, absorbing not only the incarceration but also a hefty restitution order of $4,022,124. The sentencing, handed down on a somber Thursday, capped a legal saga that had dragged on for months, with delays pushing back what was originally slated for March. Prosecutors had pushed for a steeper penalty, 41 months behind bars coupled with 3 years of supervised release, but the judge opted for a term that, while severe, allows for a sliver of hope amid the fallout. Steve Sr.'s self-surrender is scheduled for the following Monday at 2 p.m., a deadline that hangs like a storm cloud over the ranch. Yet, in true McBee fashion, the family has rallied with public displays of solidarity that underscore their unbreakable bond. On social media, 2 of Steve's sons, Steve Jr. and Cole, posted heartfelt messages that resonated deeply with fans who have followed their journey. Steve Jr.'s words were simple yet profound: "Love ya, Dad. Whole family is here for you." Cole echoed the sentiment with equal fervor: "We will get through anything together. To the hardest working man I know, it's our turn to be here for you. We got you, Dad." These declarations weren't mere platitudes, they were lifelines thrown into the abyss of uncertainty, reminding viewers that the McBee story is as much about fortitude as it is about farming and family dynamics. The fraud case itself is a tangled web of agricultural deception that unfolded over several years, from 2018 to 2020, revealing the high-stakes world of crop insurance in America's heartland. Steve Sr. waived his right to a grand jury indictment and entered a guilty plea on November 5, 2024, to a single count of federal crop insurance fraud. At its core, the scheme involved underreporting yields to insurance providers, a tactic that allowed the McBee Farm and Cattle Company to claim benefits it wasn't entitled to. In 2018, for instance, Steve reported a modest harvest of just 340,476 bushels of corn and 190,171 bushels of soybeans to Rain and Hail, a firm reinsured by the Federal Crop Insurance Corporation. The truth, however, painted a far rosier picture. The operation had actually sold over 1.2 million bushels of corn and nearly 416,000 bushels of soybeans. This discrepancy netted the family $2,605,943 in undue federal crop insurance benefits, plus an additional $552,980 in premium subsidies, funds that could have supported struggling farmers elsewhere. The deceit didn't stop there. In 2019, false representations about crop rotations enabled insurance coverage for soybeans in fields where wheat had already been harvested, further padding their claims. And in 2020, with corn planted past the eligible deadline, rendering it uninsurable, Steve Jr. stepped in to falsify planting dates on documents submitted to NAU Country Insurance. These actions, born perhaps from the relentless pressures of running a large-scale farm in an unpredictable market, exposed vulnerabilities in a system designed to protect against nature's whims but vulnerable to human error, or worse, intent. Despite the courtroom drama, there's a silver lining on the horizon for the McBees. Their reality show has been greenlit for a third season, a testament to the enduring appeal of their narrative. The series, which debuted its first season in March 2024, has evolved from a Peacock exclusive to a Bravo staple in its second outing this year. Cameras rolled back to the Missouri ranch just in time to capture this week's seismic events, blending the mundane rhythms of ranch life, cattle drives, family dinners, sibling rivalries, with the extraordinary upheavals that test a family's mettle. Season 1 opened with Steve Sr. boldly proclaiming the farm's trajectory toward becoming a billion-dollar company, a vision that now feels both ambitious and bittersweet in light of the fraud revelations.